there, Monica Wallace with Musings Vlog. Funny story about that. Actually, so when I did my first couple of videos, I was calling it a vlog, and my brother, who's actually in radio and he knows what he's talking about, he texted me and he said it's called a vlog, not a vlog, which makes sense. I don't know why I was calling it a vlog, video blog, because a blog isn't called a vlog, but for some reason I wanted to call it a. So anyway, this is my vlog, and so I have been giving you a little insight into the couple of weeks up to myomectomy and endometriosis excision surgery. I am having 3 fibroids removed. Hopefully there's only 3. One 12 centimeter, about the size of a cantaloupe, 2 around 5 centimeters, around the size of oranges, and yes, I have like a bowl of fruit in my stomach as my sent me a text of a bowl of fruit, a picture of a bowl of fruit, and says, reminds me of you. So the very sweet term of endearment I've never heard before. So yeah, anyway, I'm having it done tomorrow. It's happening. This is happening tomorrow morning at 9 a.m., Friday, August 21st. I'm having them removed. This is their official final eviction notice. Gotta go. Get out. Goodbye. You go away. You are not welcome here anymore. Well, never have been. But it's time to go. Eviction notice. Get out of my body. 30 years I've been dealing with this. If you watch the other videos that I started a couple weeks ago, you know the whole story. And so 30 years been dealing with endometriosis, found the fibroids almost 5 years ago, and they've just been growing rapidly. It's time to go. 30 years of anguish, ER visits, numerous ER visits, 30 years of infertility, and just getting in the way of my career and my life and my relationships, and tears and anger at my body, myself, at my uterus, at the universe, at God, at everything. And it's time. It's time for these things to go. No more. I'm done with them. So tomorrow morning it is actually happening. I'm driving to the hospital right now to get some more testing. Last week I did x-ray, I did EKG, the COVID test. If you didn't see the video, go watch it if you're interested to see how they do the COVID test. And today I'm going to do more blood work, a type and screen to see what blood type I am, and a pregnancy test, which I know is negative. But anyway, they have to do it. It's protocol. And then doctor yesterday asked some more questions. We're only doing the endometriosis excision and taking the fibroids out. We're not doing the hysteroscopy I talked about in the other video. For some reason, it's on my paperwork from the hospital, but we're not doing that. Thank God. I don't want to do anything extra. And so, yeah, I'm trying to get ready. I've been working out like every other day. I've been doing strength training. I'm lifting weights. I've been doing like sort of thing, a little bit of cardio, abs, trying to be, like, my husband took a picture of me this morning, and my belly is so these things. I can't believe it. I can't wait to see what it looks like after this. I'm really excited for that. I'm very nervous, but I'm tough. I'm a tough girl. I got this. I can do it. I'm very nervous, but I know I can do this. Tomorrow morning is I'm used to waking up and having a cup of tea and sitting outside, and I can't do that. I can't have an midnight, which honestly doesn't really make sense to me personally, because I know that there have been lots of studies done. This is just for your FYI. There have been lots of studies done showing that it's actually more beneficial for you to have something to drink, clear fluids, within 2 hours of your surgery. The reason why they don't want you to have anything to eat or drink is because they don't want you to vomit while you're under and aspirate of that into your lungs and get pneumonia. It can be deadly. And so that's why they tell you not to eat or drink after midnight. But the thing is, they did lots of studies, and it shows that the stomach actually produces more acid when it's completely empty, as opposed to if you have some clear fluids within hours. oops, sorry, within a couple hours of surgery. So, and then the American Academy of Anesthesiologists put out a bulletin on that saying that yes, you should eat or drink. You should have clear fluids within 2 hours of your surgery. And that's also has been said, another FYI for women who are pregnant, too, that they should no longer be starving them and not giving them eat or drink before their surgery for the same reasons. So just so you know, a lot of hospitals have still not changed their protocols on this, and that's because, you know, research actually shows that that's more beneficial. But anyway, so that's the story on that. But they said nothing to eat or drink after midnight, so I won't. That's going to be a little rough because I'm constantly drinking water. I'm constantly drinking tea. I'm just, you know, constantly drinking, trying to stay hydrated. So trying to keep hydrated today, the day before surgery, so that I'm nice and well hydrated tomorrow. I'm only having liquids today because it's going to be more helpful for the surgery tomorrow. It's actually not a rule, but it's the way it should be done if you want to and avoid constipation, and that's probably my biggest fear, is the constipation. It's not the pain. I asked my doctor if they can avoid IV pain medication if at all possible, because I want morphine. I had morphine when I had kidney stones like 20 years ago, and I was so violently ill. It was so bad they wouldn't let me go home from the hospital and so the last thing I need is to be using abdominal muscles that I have no business using after being cut from, you know, one side to the other. So I've asked them to avoid morphine if at all possible. If I need to have a lighter narcotic, then maybe we'll do that, but we'll see. I'm going to try and just do ibuprofen, because they're going to called a TAP block, TAP, where they give you injections. It's a nerve block in each hip, and so that you don't feel the site and you don't feel anything in your abdomen. So hopefully that works. It's supposed to work for 12 to 24 hours, so that would be awesome. I've asked my doctor if I could go home the same day. She said I can, as long as there's no complications, and if I can get up and walk by myself. Well, not by myself, but I can get up and walk, and I can pee. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed that happens. I'm sure it'll be fine. I mean, I'm really healthy. All my blood work came back normal, super good. Everything's great. I'm not anemic or anything like that. My platelets are really good. My chest x-ray was clear. The EKG was fine. She said maybe there's a little PVC, but it's nothing to worry about. So that abnormal, like, gone, done. The COVID test was negative. Yay! Which doesn't make any sense. Contact with a lot of people, but that's neither here nor there. It was negative. So the surgery is set to go for tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. It's set. This is what's happening. Eviction notice, 30 years of pain, anguish, and all this garbage out the door. This stuff, it's time to go. And it's time for me to make peace with my uterus and make peace with my body, because I've had a lot of trouble doing that over the last, at least 22 years since I've known about the endometriosis. I just actually can't believe that this is happening, that I'm actually doing this. I'm going to have an incision that's probably about 5 inches long in my bikini area, and the recovery is supposed to be 6 to 8 weeks, but I'm hoping for faster than that. I know I won't be back to yoga and stuff sooner than 6 weeks. I'm sure of it, because that's gonna put a little strain on my body. But it's gonna be hard not to work out. I work out every other day. And what I'm going to show you before pictures of my belly. You're not going to believe what my belly looks like for a person who has been working out every other day for at least a year straight. I actually started working out like in May of 2019. So it's really mind-boggling that these things have been growing inside my body. But I know a lot of it is stress. A lot of it is diet related. A lot of it is hormone related. So my plan is to big changes. I'm making big changes. It's got to happen. It's what I have to do. And so I'm going to take these 6 to 8 weeks to really, meditate on that and really make that happen. It's time for me to change everything around. It's time for me to change my life around. And I've been through so much depression and so much heartache and so much anguish for the past, years have been pretty rough. You know, it's affected my career big time, the infertility. And even if this doesn't allow me to get, which it just might, this could have been the answer that I needed for 22 years. Who even knows? Even if it doesn't, though, I have come to terms with the fact that I need to be happy, and I need goals in my life to be happy, whether or not it involves a child. You know, I have to do for me and for Jason now too, for my family. It's just what I need to do. And I think that this step in that direction, I know this is the step in that direction. And I'm excited about that. That makes me very excited to know that this is going to be like a new start. I mean, I'm going to be like a new person. Think about it. I've been dealing with this for 30 years. I'm going to be like a new person. And I'm also very scared. I'm very scared of the what ifs. But again, I'm super healthy. My body is in great shape. And I'm going to do this. I can do this. Freaking doing this. So that's on my way to the hospital now. I'll be there very shortly, so I will be talking to you later. I'm gonna give you some last minute thoughts tonight, and then watch for me, because I'm going to take some videos of tomorrow, so join me. Make sure you hit subscribe on this channel, because after the surgery is over, I'm going to be posting even more women's health education stuff and all kinds of things. And if you dealing with fibroids or endometriosis or infertility yourself, if you've been struggling, I want you to get in touch with me, because I can help. I've been there. I am there right now. I am you. Get in touch with me. I can help you. Let's chat about it. I'll have plenty of time during recovery. All right, hit subscribe. Women's Health Matters, Midwife Musings.